everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today we're going to be talking about an ongoing severe weather outbreak bringing damaging winds, large hail, and even a few tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, where we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the Great Lakes region here. Tornado threat for today. If you're in that green area, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado in your town. That includes extreme northeastern sections of Illinois, southeastern Wisconsin, and most of Michigan here, so make sure to look out for that. Have a tornado action plan in place. Damaging wind threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher in your town, so make sure to look out for that. Hail threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, so make sure to look out for that. Now, going into tomorrow, we have a dual slight risk, with one of them being centered in portions of the Dakotas and the other being centered across portions of the Mid-Atlantic region. Tornado threat for tomorrow. If you're in that green area, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado in your town, so make sure to look out for that. Have a tornado action plan in place. Damaging wind threat for tomorrow. If you're in either of those yellow areas, you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher in your town, so look out for that. Hail threat for tomorrow. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, but if you're in that black circle, you have at least a 10% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger in your town, which is large destructive hail. Now, going into Thursday, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the Midwest, but it's too early to break down the threats that brings. So let's go ahead and move on to what the NAM 3KM model is showing here for the next couple of days, starting off with today, where we are expecting some thunderstorms to develop in the UP of Michigan over the next hour or so here, so make sure to look out for that. We're also expecting some thunderstorms to potentially try and get going in portions of Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa, and eventually those will sweep into northern Illinois and maybe even northern Indiana overnight. Going into tomorrow, all right, we can see some of those supercells firing in North and South Dakota, perhaps bringing a brief tornado threat, and also some storms back into portions of Ohio. And then as we go into Thursday, we can see a strong line of storms potentially trying to get going in Minnesota even, perhaps bringing some damaging winds, and then maybe even a bigger damaging wind event for portions of Iowa later into Thursday night into Friday morning. So next up, we're going to take a look at something that it has been months since we've used here, but this is the Pivotal Weather Snowfall map, alright? So between now and September 12th, this is how much snow we could be talking about in some of these areas. Now, keep in mind, we are talking about areas that are 5,000 feet elevated or higher, but we are talking about up to 8 inches of snow for some spots, again, between now and September 12th in Montana. We also have a little splotch that could see some snow in the tippity tops of the mountains in Wyoming, so make sure to look out for that. We are starting to get to the point of the year where things are going to start cooling down again, and we could see some major winter storms, so make sure to look out for that. It just feels kind of crazy to be talking about snow again already this soon, because it was only a couple months ago that we stopped talking about snow. So anyway, finally, watches, warnings, and advisories. Those purple shaded boxes up there in Montana, those are your winter weather advisories. As we were saying, those are some of the areas where we could see snow in the tippity tops of the mountains, so make sure to look out for that. But other than that, pretty calm right now. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in Michigan, but that's going to die out soon. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe.